this is the Paul Revere Bowl that goes along with proclamation for extra special days in the city. And this is to the band Boston, August 21st, 1987, Mayor Raymond Oakland and the people of Boston.
Massachusetts, Brad, your feelings?
Yeah, we're all going to fight over this. This is just great. Unbelievable. I want to thank everybody that's come to all the shows or bought the albums or just anyone that's in any way responsible for this. It's really great. Great to be home.
Everybody here backstage, join us celebrating Boston Day from WAAF. Double shot.
We're live back here, backstage at the Centrum, of course. Now, what number show is this, Brian?
Oh, number 8. Number 8? Yeah, it's number 8.
Number
right?
8, number 9, number 9.
8 of 9.
God,
yeah.
How you holding up?
I feel great. Yeah, I feel really good.
I understand that Tom's knee still bothering him from the last basketball game.
Old basketball injury, yes. I don't play, so I avoid those injuries. But.
What's it like coming back to New England after such a long time? You got, I would say, a slightly warm reception.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. There's nothing like a hometown crowd, and particularly this hometown crowd.
Yeah,
they've just been super every night, and it just keeps getting better. So we got one more to go after this one, so 2 more, I guess, technically. Huh?
And then what?
Then we get 2 weeks off, and then we go back out for another 8. Because we were having so much fun, we decided to extend the tour. Originally, it was supposed to end here. But things have just been going so super, we said, hey, we're on a roll, let's go.
All right, listen, you guys obviously started out in the greater Boston area, and this being a local music show.
Yeah.
Any suggestions? I know this maybe sounds a little trite, but any suggestions for some guys that are serious about playing? And obviously these days there's not too many bands out there unless they get successful that can not work a day gig and play gigs at night.
Yeah, well, that's what I did. I worked day gigs all the time and used to play on the weekends. And I have people ask me, that same question, and it sounds a little cliche, but the truth of the matter is that I think the best thing you can do is to keep playing. I started when I was 12 and have been playing right along, and I have friends that I went to school with. Some of them went into other things, which is great, and the people that really decided they wanted to be musicians are still playing, and some of them are still struggling, but as long as you don't give up, you got a chance that something will happen. So,
as far as trying to land a recording deal, is it important to have the best possible demo tape you can, or is it more important to get exposure in a local draw and a regional type thing?
I think prior to our being signed, there weren't that many people that were doing recording, but of course that's sort of turned around. Prior to that, groups like Aerosmith, for example, built their reputation from playing just about everywhere in the area and had people come out to see them. We played a lot, prior to being signed too, but I think we were signed basically on the strength of the tapes and Tom's proficiency as the producer.
Expertise, yes,
yeah.
I would say, and it's held up for so many years.
Yeah, but I don't know really how important that is to have the, record quality demo tape. I think as long as it's representative of what you do, as long as you feel it's an accurate representation.
They always say, well, give us... as far as the commerciality, I don't know if that's a word.
We've coined a new phrase.
Yes. When you send in a demo tape, do you look for the songs with the best hooks and the quick chorus and...
I don't know. I never knew how that worked. As a matter of fact, Tom was the one that went about the task of sending all the tapes out and dealing with the A&R people from the record companies and things like that. I was lucky. I just came down and sang, and then he did everything else. So I was spared all the agony of trying to figure out who wants what to sound like what.
Yeah, I hear you. We got a lot of people here that want to talk to you, and I appreciate you taking time. And one last question, Brad.
Okay.
How the hell do you hit those high notes night after night?
That's an easy one. I thought you were going to say, when's the 4th stage coming out? And then I was going to balk at that. Tight shorts.
Tight shorts, that's what I figured. Brad Delp, thanks so much for being with us on Local Licks, and hey, congratulations, and we'll look forward to
swelling of the legs. Call toll-free